And now with that being said, let's go ahead and turn it on over to Genesis here for this Rhythm Doctor Showcase. Genesis, take it away.
All right, hello everybody. I apologize. Things may be a little awkward during this because I am teching for this, but everything should be fine. It should be fine. There will be no problems, right? There are problems I have to fix on the fly, but hello, I'm Genesis. I'm presently tech lead for this event. I'm the one doing everything behind the scenes, and today we're going to be playing a fun rhythm game. What we're going to be doing is we're just going to be going through. We're going to go through most of the levels because of how long this is. Let me go back to the first level, and then I guess to myself, timing will start when I select the first level. So, I'm about to count to 10 in my head. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna make it a little easier on myself. All right, so yeah, if you guys are ready to go, we'll have a good time with this, and we will start right about now. As I wait. Is this gonna give me a tutorial? It is not. So the way this works is that we're gonna have to hit the beat. So it's a one button game. So pretty much you have to count to 7 and then hit the button to match the heartbeat. And the music is gonna be really, really good. And they have a lot of variation on this throughout the entire game too. So if you think this is all it's gonna be far more complex. And I don't have a whole lot to say about it, especially not at the start. Just enjoy the music. It's really good music.
It is very good music. I am all for rhythm games, as you'll see here in the next run. So this is definitely going to be on my radar of things to look out for now.
One of the great things too is that they're adding more content soon. I currently only have 4 worlds, but they plan to have 6. And they said I think later in summer is when they're going to release World 5, which will be a bunch of new levels. And there we go, that's level 1. Samurai says, you are a lifesaver. Also, I want to apologize. My food arrived like 5 minutes before this. I'm going to do my best to eat it during this before it gets cold. But yeah, no, this one, if you like dubstep, we're going to take the original song and we're going to change it. With there's a bunch of tempo variations too. And they're adding in offbeats starts, which is really fun. Oh, I should also mention that this should also have a sensitivity warning on it. I was just thinking about it. There are some levels that are going to be really bad, so if there's anyone on the Twitch page who wants to make a modification to that, there should be a flashing lights warning on this. One of the great things about games like this, too, is that you can play it without looking at it.
As long as you can keep the beat in your head, it seems like, yeah, one button's pretty nice.
There are multiple levels later on that I cannot look at the screen. It throws me too much. So as you can see, already a lot of variation. And the way to unlock those harder levels is by getting an A rank or better. I'm going to skip the tutorial. And then it's effectively just a harder version. So yeah, pretty much the story of this game is that for people having heart problems, they came up with this online program where we're an intern working from home, dealing with these patients over at the hospital. And we believe we can cure them by effectively matching their heart rate and effectively stabilizing it. So pretty much that's the entirety of the game, and we're just helping a bunch of different people throughout it. So for these, if you couldn't tell, if there's an X, it won't play a sound effect for the note. So they're silent. I wish they were more consistent with these, though, because they use them in multiple different ways later. It's kind of inconsistent.
Well, we've got.
Of course, it's only level 2, so they're gonna keep it kind of slow. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's fair. I wanted to ask as well. We had a little bit of downtime here. It'd be okay if I read off some things here to just kind of let everyone know what else is going on here.
Yeah, feel free.
All right.
Just vibe into the music anyway.
Yep, just vibing, enjoy the music. And while we do enjoy the music, I do also want to let you know that we do have prizes available here with your donation. Every donation registers you to enter into for one of our prizes from our sponsors. We've got Trifox. Trifox is a colorful twin-stick shooter inspired by classic platformers like Crash Bandicoot. Embark on a journey straight out of Saturday morning cartoons to defeat the evil villain and his minions and get your TV remote back. Features 3 classes, Warrior, Mage, and Engineer, and there's a playstyle for everyone. Check out Trifox on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. And also...
I am messing up on really sad
stuff.
No. Oh my god, sorry. Continue.
We also have prizes from Daisy Games. Daisy Games is a solo indie developer specializing in puzzle games. With styles ranging from retro to horror to chill and relaxing, Daisy Games is something for everyone. If you enjoy challenging yet accessible puzzle games, check them out on Steam. And remember, those are available to be entered into with every donation you make, so it does not matter how much you donate. Just put that donation in, and you're entered to win a prize from one of our sponsors. Thank you all so much for that.
Definitely. Thank you to the sponsors, and thank you to everyone who has donated so far. It's for a good cause. All of these are for good causes. Now, here's to hoping I play less bad on this level. So this is the night version. And as you can see, there are variations to all of them, because this time we're playing as the girl instead of the guy. And before, the other doctor handled the second line. So we only had to worry about the guy. Gotta get to that point again before you can see what they change. I have a question for you, Joker.
I have an answer.
Have you heard of bomb-sniffing Pomeranian before?
Not a bomb-sniffing Pomeranian.
Oh my god, you're gonna love that level. It's a notorious level for this game. It is awesome and really hard. Oops, I distracted myself. It is like really hard to do well. It's probably one of the top 3 levels I've had the most practice on. I still don't have the S+ on it yet. S+ is not missing any notes. Alright, so here, as you can see, the other doctor had a ranked game he had to go participate in, or he found a match, so we have to handle both patients at the same time. So it's, again, getting very slightly more complex as we go through it, because now instead of 1, you have to do 2 beats. I believe the most they make you handle is 4 at once. That'll be fun. So, also, the flashing lights warning will matter in the next level. And then, the night version of it, we're going to save for later, because it's the game's technically final boss. But, I don't need to be demoralized by trying to do it now. It's a really hard level. Alright, so, we're going to help this, samurai who's having some issues. The flashing lights warning is in effect officially starting now. So if anybody has a problem, just listen, don't watch. Need to make sure everyone's going to be okay, you know? Yeah, so just remember, count to 7. That's the most important thing here. And this is the first boss stage. I'm going to talk less on this because I need to focus. So that is all normal in the game. There's no connection issues between me. That's all the game.
Were you tapping?
But
Were you tapping the beat every time it hits, or just the once?
You only need to hit it on 7.
Okay.
So when it gets to the yellow on the right, that's when you have to hit it. The other 6, you don't worry about.
Well, sorry.
They're just effectively setting up for it.
Sorry, I meant like every time the 7 looked like it was repeating. You did
no, you just hit it once. So
okay.
You're just getting the 1. We're dealing with the connection abortion virus, aborting virus. Connectivity abortus. It's giving us a really bad connection, but it's the virus itself, which is why we're getting this lag. And it's going to be it's going to be really bad here. So, like I said, if you guys have any issues with flashing lights, it's coming up. Oops. Interesting. I haven't missed in a long time. I actually didn't know they extended it if you made mistakes so that it went, because that went another full measure. I haven't seen that in a long time. I actually forgot that it did that. I usually perfect this. But this is the only boss stage to have a night act, which I'm not doing now. We'll do it later. It's really hard. It's arguably either the hardest or second hardest stage in the entire game. And it's mandatory to complete the story. It's the only difficult stage that's technically mandatory. Alright, so here we're going to go to a different one. Before we're doing the 7 beats, now we're going to be doing it, so here she's giving us a beat. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And so we're going to be going back and forth like this, and we have to hit it on the 2. We're going for lo-fi beats now. So again, already a pretty big shift from what we were playing before.
And this is very, very chill.
It's not going to stay that way. So this ward, each ward introduces a new mechanic of some kind. And for this one, it's that they can vary on the rules on how you have to interact. It's funny, too, because the boss stage for this world is mechanically very simple. It's pretty much just this for the whole thing.
Set, go.
But, they throw a wrench in it that makes it pretty hard.
I see where they're going with this.
Yeah, we don't have to do the top one. Because it's faded out, you can tell that it's not us. Of course, the chill one is the one I get the S plus on.
S plus.
25-7 chill beats. Alright, this night one, they're going to introduce a new mechanic, which is another silent beat, but it's a silent measure. So, you know how we were doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2? If there's a silent, you skip a full measure before doing it again. So you skip, so you do it 3 beats away instead of 1, which you'll see here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be looking at picking up this game soon. This is right up my alley.
And stop.
Sometimes I'm angry, I'm not doing better than I thought I'd do at this point.
Set.
I punish myself
This is one of the ones I had to do with my eyes closed.
things that I like until I fix this. But it doesn't really help. I just
Especially if they change characters in between. So you have to pay attention to the numbers that, or the beats that you're pressing on.
Well, you also just count to 7, too. But I've also played this too much. So I know, based on what they're saying, I don't have to look at it. I know based on what he's saying when it's coming up.
Get.
we'll give it
Set.
another
Go.
go.
Also, if there are any questions in chat, you'll need to direct them to me because I do not currently have chat open.
Yeah, absolutely.
S plus.
S plus.
Good job.
Rider's block destroyed. Let's go. Help them out. I think we're gonna skip 2-2. That one is pretty much they can vary the beat. So you know how she does the get, set, go to establish the beat? They can change that on the fly.
Oh.
By giving you a new beat that you have to respond to.
Okay.
You'll see it here. This is one of my favorites. It's a really fun one, and it's not too hard. So here we're going to have an active mix of the two that we've done so far.
Ready. Get. Set. Go.
Here's to hoping I don't randomly miss a beat. I just realized I can tell that I'm in an Osu brain right now because I'm pressing Z for this instead of the space bar. So as you can see, we have the 7 beat going along with this one. She should be giving us the variant soon. I think it's after this section. It'll be the next one.
Get. Set. Go.
So here, as you can see now, it's half beat. Or it's half the
It's
tempo.
halftime.
Yeah.
Ready. Get.
Oh,
set,
whoops.
go. Ready. Get. Set. Go. Ready. Get. Set. Go.
We do have an update here from chat. Baker Dota wants me to let you know. Can you tell Genesis that they were a cutie? Ah, yeah, yeah.
I don't have anything to say that right now. All right.
So-
We're gonna do Puff Piece. This one is probably the first difficulty spike. So you know how so far everything has been on beat. These are gonna be. This one is gonna have half beats, And you don't get to see the heart, so
Go.
you don't really know when you're supposed to hit it on screen,
Ready, get, set.
which is fun. This is probably the first major difficulty spike in the game. This level is particularly difficult for first-timers. For this part.
Ready, get, set, go. Get, set, go.
As you see, it was on the half beat.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, get, set, go. Get, set, go.
I also love the fact that she just chucks the coffees.
Yeah.
Ready, get, set, go. Get, set, go.
A fun thing about it, if you miss one, she knocks over the whole stack
Get, set, go.
on the worker.
Oh.
Get, set, go. Get, set, go. Ready, get, set, go. Get, set, go.
We'll see if I miss one.
Get, set, go. Ready, get, set, go.
Nope, we're good there. We got one more of those, I think. One or two.
Ready, get, set, go. Get, set, go. 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 And stop.
Oh, that was the last one. Okay, so we're almost done.
Get, set, go. And stop.
Wow, perfect.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
And it is time for probably the best song in the entire game. This is, for those of you who don't know, this is Bomb Sniffing Pomeranian. Get ready for a real cat jam. This level is also really hard. So, you know how we just dealt with the offbeats? We're going to have two different offbeats for two different people.
Ready, get, set, go.
It's gonna get this one gets real hard. I don't think I have the S plus on this one yet.
Go. Get, set, 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 go. Get, set,
Whoops. Well, I'm not getting it this time.
get, set, go. Go. Get, set, go.
I was early, wasn't I?
I don't know. I'm just trying to vibe along and try to figure it out myself here.
I think I was early. I have my again. I'm not looking at it. All right, you ready for the offbeat? Here's the hard part.
Ready, get, set, go.
That was definitely early.
Get, set, go. Get, set, go. Get, set, go.
The hardest part is yet to come, though.
Get, set, go. Go. Get, set, go. Stop, stop.
All right, it's coming up in this section.
Get, set, go. Get, set, go. Set, go. Get, set, go. Set, go. Get, set, go. Set, go.
That must have been early again. Here comes the hard part.
Ready, get, set, go.
This is the intro to it.
Get, set, go. Ready, get, set, go. Stop, stop. Get, set, go.
I'm gonna break one of the hearts at this rate. Here comes the hard. This is the hard part.
Set, go. Ready,
Here it comes.
go. Get, set, go.
That's probably the hardest part of the entire song, and it's right at the end too. It's literally like the last two measures is the hardest part. It's brutal.
As someone who's been in multiple bands and was in band and various bands through high school, like high school bands, that fits right in with like I'm feeling the rhythm and everything and remembering like my high school days. of my teacher showing us. So that I enjoyed that.
Good. This is supposed to be like this, and you'll see why, Joker. This is why I recommended you look at the actual stream of the one I sent
Okay.
you.
Get set go.
This level is very mechanically easy if you're not watching it. It's a good song too. And this is supposed to be like this.
Okay, so it minimizes and then moves the window around. Let's see.
Just wait, if you think that's all it is. Just wait. There's only one other level in the game that currently uses this, and I wish they would more. It's such a good idea. I would say flashing light warning, but it's very small, so it might not be so bad.
Oh, I'm in.
The beat has still been maintained the entire time, which is what I mean by this is like simple.
It's
If you're not looking
yeah,
at it.
it looks deceptive, but that's
Because of all the extra animations. Oh, oops. I usually can perfect this fine, but apparently not this time.
it's hard to talk in rhythm at the same time.
Yeah, isn't that true?
Also, if that's your computer background, I greatly appreciate that.
It is, yes. She's my main, so for the times I decide to play a garbage game, yes. By the way, the beat still hasn't changed. It's about to change, but it has been consistent through the entire thing. This is what I mean. It's very simple mechanically. Now it's gonna change. This is probably the hardest part if you're not watching it.
Get set go. Get set go.
And that shift can also be hard because you go to a quarter speed. This mechanic, when I saw this the first time, made me fall in love with this game.
Oh yeah.
Like I haven't at the time, like I wasn't great at it, but when I saw this, I'm like, I need to finish this. This game is amazing, and I stuck with it since. This game is so good. And now it'll go back to full screen. All right, now we're gonna move on to the next ward. We're gonna start with Sleepy Garden, which is so we got to make sure some birdies have good heart rhythms. So yes, we're also apparently doing animals and not just people. Also, I can't wait for 3-3. 3-3 is one of my... It's probably either my favorite or second favorite level in the entire game. I almost missed that. Wow, that could have been bad.
While we have a moment here, I do just want to again remind everybody that we do have a couple of donation incentives that have yet to be met. The next donation incentive is for Synesthete, upgrade to all songs warning. That is the next run coming up, increasing the difficulty from trivial, which is the easiest difficulty, to warning, which is the hardest difficulty. If you've never seen somebody play a rhythm game while running around like they're playing Binding of Isaac, and you want to see them do it on the hardest difficulty, please donate for that using that exclamation mark donate in the chat, and by clicking the targets drop down and selecting the Synesthete incentive. We still have $5 left to meet that. We are at 15 out of 20. The next donation incentive after that is Lena's Inception, upgrade to Perfect Ending. That is a $20 Canadian donation incentive. So we do have a couple things here left to be met. We do actually have a $15 donation here from trainer Anade, who says, I can't not donate for such a great cause. And fun games too? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Anade, for that donation. And again, you can donate as well. Just use that exclamation mark donate in the chat.
Yeah, it's definitely a good cause. My favorite part of that last level is when they dance together. It's so cute. So here, this time we're dealing with an owl instead of a parakeet. I don't remember what exactly makes this one hard. Oh god, my game keeps randomly lagging sometimes. It's made me miss notes before. I have lost out on the really hard stages perfect before because my game will lag and drop my input for like half a second, and I'll miss the input.
Oof.
Oops. I cannot get his to save my life. Wow, that was rough. Making pretty dumb mistakes. It's okay, we're still on the easier levels too. So yeah, he's trying to confess to the girl because they like each other, but he's too much of a coward to do it. And so pretty much the reason she's here in the hospital is, or the reason he's here is because his heart started hurting when he tried to confess to her. The reason she's here, we'll skip this one. The reason she's here is because when he went to the hospital for a heart problem, her heart started hurting, so now she's here. Oh, you might also be able to hear that counting in the background. I turned that down because it's very annoying. The day version of this level is the same, except the girl isn't there. That's why I don't feel it's necessary to show the day version of this, because it's pretty much the same. Except slightly easier. So now the music is going to start coming together here, and it's great. I love this part. I think it's after the next 2 measures. So it should be here. It's a good beat, though.
It very much is.
It really is the best in the last 2 measures. I kind of wish it went on longer, but unfortunately it doesn't.
A plus.
Yeah, I missed 1. Thanks, game. We'll save this bonus level for later. I can do it now. Whatever, we're here. So this is I believe a level that was made by another player, and they imported it into the game. So this is going to have a syncopated beat, which you'll see when we get there. This song is really cute. I like it. It's the birds talking to each other. Whoops.
Oh, the art is super cute in this one.
This art will come back later. Adorable level. I love it. It's great.
A plus.
But yeah, this was added in, I think, just because someone made the level. We'll skip the day one. It's fine. These are, again, almost identical. The day one is a little bit different, but this is probably my favorite level in the entire game, and they made it better. So, the guy there, he's in the hospital because he hurt himself falling down this... I think he had a hip injury. And so then his wife tried to get in contact with him because they call every day, but she couldn't. And so she ended up here with some heart problems, which is why her is on the offbeat. Her heart is, but his is consistent. And so while here, she's trying to get in contact with her husband so that they can talk, and they haven't been able to. And so pretty much the whole story of this is she's trying to get in contact with him, and he's trying to get in contact with her so that they can talk on the normal, but they're both failing. Oh, whoops. I got excited. And so pretty much this is called distant duet because they're apart, but still able to communicate. As you can see, their heartbeats are lining up. And then they added these pictures, and oh my god, this level became so much better. If I could focus on getting it right.
Well, while you do focus up on that, I just want to have a brief update here. We've got a $10 donation from Angelisa, who says, "Congrats on smashing the speedruns, everyone, for such an amazing cause." And with that donation did go towards the Synesthete upgrade to all songs warning target, and we have hit that, so we will see that upgrade to that game, which will be coming up next. So you're going to be putting me through a little bit more of my paces coming up after this run. So thank you all so much for donating. And remember, now we do have that Lena's Inception upgrade to perfect ending donation incentive that will coming up next year. We got about 2.5-ish hours until we need to meet that target. So that's our next big goal. Let's see if we can't make it happen.
I love this level so much. It's such a good level. The story behind it is so good too. I love it. Oh, I love this song so much. All right, and now the doctor is having a problem, so now we have to watch her while she finishes her shift. So here's to hoping she doesn't have any issues. But if she does, we have to fix them.
I've been waiting for so long, waiting for my doctor to come. These aches been going on for days now, and I'm feeling slightly down.
That was early. Whoops.
I've been working night and day. Haven't had a wink of sleep. But they've been waiting for so
I've
long.
been waiting for so long.
And I'm the one on call this week. Heartbeat, 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 heart. Heartbeat, 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 heart.
Good morning, Mrs. Stevenson. My name is Dr. Page, and I'm the consultant on call today. How are you?
So remember, they're trying to talk to each other, the husband and the wife.
Pressure sores. Has the nurse come to change her position? Oh dear, we'll get her here. The x-rays come in now, and there's good news, sir. You haven't broken your tailbone, and your hip is intact.
Thank heavens. I don't know why I
Don't worry, it
suffer
happens to the
from.
best of us, but more importantly, how are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Everything well at home?
I think so.
Great,
But,
we'll get you discharged tomorrow then. Is there anything else, sir?
well, yes, my wife hasn't called since yesterday. We always
Okay,
talk once
yes,
a day. and-
of course. We'll get the nurse to call her up and see if she's... Oh dear.
There my pager goes again. Give me strength to carry on.
Thank you, sir. Have a good rest.
Got a call, okay? You should have been done at 6. To all my friends that I have lost, or crossing bridges I have crossed, tennis weddings, coffee sessions, sorry I was never there. You see I've been in call this week, I'm bad at getting any sleep. I'd love to catch up, I really would, but they've been waiting for so long.
There you are. Handover was
Hey,
an hour ago.
sorry,
What
I'm
took
late.
you so long?
I'm so sorry. My mother had another episode. The carer's running late. I couldn't just leave her there. I called up the hospital to try and let you know, but I guess they didn't.
Oh, no, they... I'm sorry to hear
It's
that.
fine. Thanks for covering, Ada. I really appreciate it. I hope the patients didn't give you too much trouble.
No, not at all. Hey, okay, so, Mrs.
I think Ada forgot something.
He's doing fine, but we still don't know if it was mechanical.
He doesn't.
Oh,
Oh, man.
that's such a heart-wrenching story.
Right? It's so sad. Now, we're gonna meme the hell out of this. So, if you notice on the wall back there, I don't know if you can see it next to the bookcase, there's a code. Do you see that on the wall?
Yes, I can see it.
So we're gonna do it. It's right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. This unlocks a secret level after you beat the boss. So we're going to press Bark to begin, playing Rhythm Doctor. I hope you guys enjoy Rhythm Doctor. It's a great game, last I heard.
Oh no.
Just wait, it gets so much better. So, I don't know if you noticed, but the politician is a villain, right?
Yeah.
Because he's trying to cut the pay of the doctors, thinking like this is all ridiculous. So just keep that in mind. And it's a squeak toy, by the way, instead of a heartbeat. And there's a dog cage in the room, if you notice. There's a carrier. But yeah, just remember that the politician is the villain. So what do you think he's going to be in
A
this?
cat. Or the dog catcher. This is...
Like, so we're going to meme the hell out of it. And so now they're going to have their conversation.
Oh no.
Bark to skip, we're not going to do that. I should add this as an incentive to run sometimes, just the secret dog level.
Yep. It's a... Oh. Why do they do the black cats like this?
And there we go, that's the level.
That's fantastic.
I think it says, who's a good boy? Yeah, it does. Who's a good boy? You are! I love this level, it's great. This unlocks after you beat the World 3 boss, because of course it's a riff on that level.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now we're going to go out to Choo Choo, because now we're going to leave the hospital. Okay, so this is going to introduce a new mechanic. This is going to be press and hold. And so you need to hold down the button for the duration, which they're going to denote by separating it with the silence markers, the X's. So you'll see it here. Whoops. They never use this anywhere else. I wish they would use this more, but they don't. And he says, oh, this is the hard part, Doc, but I'm like, I think the other part is harder than this. I think this part is easier, personally. But it's because this is on the offbeat that I imagine this is why they consider it harder. But I don't find this part too hard. That's it. We found a diamond. In my opinion, this is the hardest level to do well on in the entire game. But, oh my god, is this probably the best song in the game. Maybe aside from Bomb Sniffing Pomeranian. This song is so good. So this is Roller Disco Rumble. I can't look at the screen for this. It's too hard. This is another one that shrunk, by the way, Joker. Oh my god, that threw me. That sound effect is different from how it used to be. I don't like that change. I wish they kept the old sound effect.
It's bouncing.
I really hate that drum beat. I messed it up. That was early again. God, they changed all the sound effects and keeps throwing me. Because it doesn't sound right. That was early. Whoops. I let go too early. That drum beat is just so weird. I'm not used to it. Must have been a recent update. That was probably the hardest section of the whole song. Figuring out how to do that the first time was really hard. What? Did my game lag? My game must have lagged.
B+.
Yeah, that was pretty bad because I messed up a lot. My game did lag. Damn. Good song, really hard. We're gonna do Invisible Night. Another potential flashing lights warning. Unfortunately, they don't use that screen resizing mechanic anymore.
Aw.
I wish they would use it more, but they don't. It's a really good mechanic, though. I adore it. It's great.
Well, it does look like they are releasing more of the game later on, so they could look to do that.
Oh yeah, they have 2 more worlds, and they keep releasing special levels. Like the tweet one was a special level, and I've passed over I think 2 of them that we're going to do on the way back. And there's even a bunch of levels they made as crossovers with other games. I don't know if you've heard of Unbeatable, the rhythm game.
I cannot say I have.
It has a crossover. They have one with Muse Dash as well. This looks complicated, but it's not. It's still just the 2. So if you just focus on one of them, you can do that part pretty easily. What? Must have been early. We're not done yet. This is where the initial one ends, but for hard mode, it's not over yet. Oh, whoops. If I didn't miss that, that would have been a double, or that would have been an S plus. Whoops. Yeah, that's okay. Relaxing train. We're gonna do reprise. We're not doing the normal Steinway. We're gonna do reprise. Again, this is just the hard mode version. You're doing everything instead of just one of them. And again, this one has changed sound effects, so this one might throw me. If not. I can't get over how I don't like that roller disco rumble drum sound effect. Before it had just the normal click sound effect that they're not for this level, but that they were using before. And if I liked it so much better than this, than the drum beat that they're using now. Well, I guess this is 5 tracks. I guess they're making us do 5. Timing is so awkward.
This is one. It seems like it's one of the more rhythmically difficult ones.
Well, it's like a quarter note before the end of the measure, which is what makes it so awkward. And it's only that part. The rest of this is pretty simple. And of course, I missed one, and it wasn't even on the hard part. But there we go.
A plus.
Got an eagle. If you get S+, you get an albatross.
Ooh.
All right. I love this one. So this one, you know how they were doing like the kind of like the offbeat where the 2 notes together added up to 2, but they weren't necessarily 1 note each?
Mm.
They're going to do that, but this time it'll be with 3 notes. That will add up to 3 beats. And then here, too, this is ridiculous. You have to wait a beat and a half for this. Instead of just the half beat. It's another really good song. So just, I would say listen to it. Wow, really? Okay. Oh my god, really? Now I'm tilted. Oh. So also here, they used to have the thing where you stop for a full like measure, but they took it out because I guess it was too hard for players to wait so long. Because, you know, you're already waiting a beat and a half, and you have to wait 4, so you have to wait 5.5 beats, which for people was, I guess, too difficult. I really wish they'd bring it back, though. I liked it.
It sounds to the rhythmic part of my brain and the music theory part of my brain feels like part of the verses were actually in 7, like we're 7 beats a measure. 1, 2, 3.
No,
one,
that one
2,
that one
3,
was always
1,
in
2, 1, 2. I don't know. It just sounded very interesting.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, that's 8.
Oh, it's 8. It's just
3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8.
Yeah, it's just.
Don't worry, we're getting to a 7 count. That's what this level is. Excessive flashing lights warning. I'm not even kidding. Please.
Take care of yourselves.
Also, this is normal. This is normal. Don't worry about it. This is normal. This level can be. This is the final boss of the game, of the base game. There's a real risk of me failing this and having to redo it. Alright, this is going to be pretty brutal. I'm going to need you just not to talk through this so that I can focus. Sorry. I need to sit forward. This part is really hard. So, you were talking about 7 counts. We're now in 7/8 time. You still have to count on beat 7. Okay. We did it! That's a pass! He almost died, but we're good. I think I could have missed 2 more and he died. Oh man, that's brutal.
That looked...
It's really hard
Yeah.
keeping 7 in your head. In fact, it at some point, if I lose count, it devolves into I just listen, and I think I know what 7 is, so I start clicking when I think it's 7. Based on what the music sounds like. Yeah, but that level is brutal. Alright, so we're gonna do the credits, and if you have any more donations, we'll do them after the credits, because the credits is sweet and precious, and you need to experience it.
Absolutely.
I love it. So, this is called Helping Hands. This is the patients giving back to the doctors.
I've been waiting for so long. I can wait a little longer. You take my pulse and now you're gone. Well, I can wait a little more. We used to have heart to hearts, but lately we're a world apart. We folks are odd, but we are kind. Can we help you ease your mind? You're up before the sun is up. You're done after it's gone. But still the work keeps piling up. Don't feel like you belong. Applause is cheap, I know. Wish I could lend a hand. But I don't know much medicine. All I can give is day. Help me, help you, help us better. Make me understand. If there's a way to share together, take my helping hand. No one makes it on their own. Just tell me what you need from me. We share with you our meals, make sure to take our pills, take proper care of ourselves. Feeling like you owe the world everything you've got, and everyone around you is everything you want. You just can't get your mind off the ones you couldn't save, the ones you couldn't save, the ones you couldn't save. Feeling like you're owed nothing other than what you got, and everyone around you is everything you're not. 8 more years of this, more than what you could take, more than what you could take. Oh, applause is cheap, I know. So take my helping hands. Being here leaves me feeling blue, but it isn't so bad with you.
It's not over yet.
They've been waiting for so long. They can wait a little longer. The folks are out the day at night. It's nice to help around sometimes.
I love the credits. It's such a sweet. I love it so much. That's so cute. Alright, if you want to read one, this is Art Room. You can look at the pretty drawings while you read some donations if there's any, or if you need to make a blurb. Feel free.
Fantastic. We do again want to remind you that we are here on support and on behalf of Little Warriors. Little Warriors is a national charitable organization focused on the awareness, prevention, and treatment of child sexual abuse. We advocate on behalf of and with child sexual abuse survivors. For more information, visit littlewarriors.ca. And okay, your donations do enter you in for some prizes here, both from Trifox. Trifox is a colorful twin-stick shooter inspired by classic platformers like Crash Bandicoot. Embark on a journey straight out of Saturday morning cartoons to defeat the evil villain and his minions and get your TV remote back. Featuring 3 classes, Warrior, Mage, and Engineer, there's a playstyle for everyone. Check out Trifox on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. And also from Daisy Games. Daisy Games is a solo indie developer specializing in puzzle games. With styles ranging from retro to horror to chill and relaxing, Daisy Games has something for everyone. If you enjoy challenging yet accessible puzzle games, check them out on Steam. We do have, for the Daisy Games prizes, there's a horror pack containing games Dark Sheet and Dark Crypt. There's a challenging pack containing Sokobos and Soko Chess, and a chill pack containing Hack Grid and Soko Chess White. Your donation enters you in 1 entry per email for each for those prizes there. So don't forget to get your donations in to enter yourself in for some of those prizes and help us put some more money in towards a Little Warriors and helping them out.
So this whole thing is pretty much we're drawing these shapes, and then she's trying to make drawings out of the shapes that we give her. And they're kind of adorable, and it's just more of the drawings that we saw before. You can consider this like the epilogue. Self-portrait.
Aw.
Next time, let's design a bunch of really messed up monsters or something like an RPG. It'll be fun. And so here they're like, oh, you know, thanks for completing all the patients in the early access version. Helped a lot of people around here. We can't wait to get more of your help in the future. Because there's going to be more coming up. We're the perfect team. Let's get a shared sketchbook. I didn't get the S+. Wow. That was rough. All right. So now we're going to start moving into the bonus levels. We have 5 of them. We're going to start with... Oh, no, there's 4. Because I already did the tweet one.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's one more we can do if we still have time. But we're going to start... This is a crossover with the game Unbeatable, so it's going to use those characters. These are ridiculously hard. So if you've been struggling, wait on these until you're better. Really, you'll see here. The song is really hard. And this is the easiest one of the bunch, I would think. This is the first custom stage they made. I believe her name is Quaver. Whoops, I was late on that. So yeah, there's a lot of alterations on the fly to match the music. Sight reading this the first time is really, really hard. You know, it's funny. I started playing Unbeatable because of this, and I think my favorite character is the drummer, who has such a minor role in this. It's also funny because that girl on the top is actually the main character. But from the way it's portrayed in here, you would think the other girl with the bow is. That was early. Whoops. Sorry, Quiver. This is probably the hardest part here is this transition. Because that's on the last beat. That last one is 1 beat delayed compared to the other, so it actually occurs on beat 8 instead of beat 7. Should be an A+. Yep. Okay. So then we had a crossover here with Muse Dash. This level's really hard. So they're going to throw out, instead of... so we have kind of the... from War 2, that beat type. We're going to be doing that with a variation on it. So it's not going to be like, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're going to say 1 or 2. And that determines the delay you have to wait. Another one I can't look at. Whoops.
Don't mind me just bobbing my head along with this.
So the reason we're chasing the politician is because he stole Burrow's donut, which is the girl on the gurney. So she's trying to get it back. Okay, here comes the hard part. The room is the hardest part for me. The one part I can't get consistent. Here it comes. Was I early? I must have been early. As graceful as an idol. So now they're chasing him. The nice thing is this one has a story. So it's like we're chasing him down, and apparently he gets to this club. And so now they choose to hang out at the club and play their mixtape, Tape Stop Night. course, I missed like the third to last note. Yikes. All right, and so now at the end of the story, we managed to catch up to the politician, and Burrow successfully got her donut back. And so now we're at the roller rink. This song is really, really good. Also, really, really hard to sight read.
Just rolling around.
Again, botched it at the end. Oh, was it a good donut? It's great. Can we have some? Let me think. Okay, fine. But just a little. Thank you. After all that skating, I don't know if I have the appetite anymore. Come on, have some. Okay. The donut is delicious. So, since we are so little under estimate, I'm going to do one more level. This one is strictly for memes, and it's not good. This is Bean Hopper. You just have to hop over the bean box, okay? It's simple in concept. Don't worry, it's very easy. Just don't suck.
Get, set, go.
Very easy, right?
Why do I have a feeling it's not going to get easy very quickly?
And stop. Ready, get, set, go. And stop. Get, set, go. Ready, get, set, go. 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 And stop.
My record is 79.
Get, set, go. Ready, get, set, go. Get, set, go. Ready, get, set, go. Get, set, go.
Wow, that was really... Oh, I was really close.
Set, go.
It's hard. This gets really hard really fast like that. Because, by the way, that switch was on the offbeat. That was really tough. Oh, man. I actually haven't seen that pattern. Yeah, so I guess we can probably stop it there. Yeah, that's pretty much every level. The only one I didn't do was Song of the Sea, which is just you play the piano sitting in the coffee house, which for some reason the hospital has like a Starbucks in it. And so pretty much just there's a little bit of conversation that happens there, and you play the piano. And yeah, that's pretty much the only major level I skipped. All the other ones are just, you know, the variants. Some of them were just the same level, but they added a little more, like 3-3, which was Distant Duet. The first one is just a little bit easier because you're only doing the woman, you're not doing both. Yeah, but that's pretty much every single level that's in the game so far. Whoops, I didn't mean to talk to the janitor. If I close my eyes, procrastinate long enough, maybe it'll disappear. There's a mess. Yeah, that's very true. That's a mood. Yeah, but that's pretty much the entirety of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a really good game. I'm super excited. Oz promised to let me run this again when they release World 5, so I'm holding him to it. But yeah, it's really fun. Highly recommend it. I guess I could plug myself too, but I don't do this. I speedrun on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GenesisProbe stream. It has been a while since I've done anything. I've been very busy because school started and marathons have been happening. But I need to finish Lost Nova because Cell is annoyed that I haven't finished a run yet. I also do Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider sometimes. And this is just kind of my relaxing game to play. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for Xenoblade, which does have an incentive that I don't... Or it has a bid war on it. I don't remember if I got approved or not.
I can give you that answer here in just a moment.
Yeah, it's a class bid war. I don't remember if it got approved or not.
And that is...
I think it did, but I don't
for Xenoblade...
Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yes. Let's see here.
Yeah, I believe it's class selection. It's like either it's a tank, a healer, or a DPS. And that'll determine what class I choose for it, and it'll greatly affect how the run goes. But
don't believe that was one of the incentives, unfortunately.
That's all right. That's not a problem. Then I'll choose it. Which
there
is
you
fine.
go.
I have a particular choice for that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. That's it from me. I will see you guys tomorrow as I fade back into the shadows and do more stuff from behind the scenes.
All right. Thank you so much, Genesis. And